Hello friends, welcome back to the Firehouse 2 Bells Gaming, coming at you. Man, it has been a minute. It has been a hot minute. Got my About 2 Bells video out, did a Firefighting Simulator the Squad video, and then life went sideways. Oh, things got real busy around the Firehouse. Things have been real busy at my full-time job, and then obviously doing my dad duties and boyfriend duties on top of that has just made things very busy for me. So things slowed down a little bit this weekend. We got walloped with some snow. I'm tired of shoveling. I'm tired of the ice. I'm tired of the cold. I wanted to get in a game and play something nice and warm. So we're here in Emergency 4 playing my private Riverside County mod. It is based in California. You can see these lovely palm trees here. I needed some warm thoughts, and this was the best thing I could come up with. So we're getting into it. Everything's already set up. We're good to go. We're just waiting on our first call. Again, this is a private modification. I said that in my About 2 Bells video. I want to stress it. I'm probably going to stress it every time we play this. Not that I'm trying to be selfish. I know there's a lot of controversy in the community around this game about private modifications. I get the frustrations. I get the, man, I wish I could have that. But you know what? For me, it's about credit. I don't model. I did a little bit. I did the backs of these two trucks right here. The box of this truck and then the pump and box of this truck. But I'm not anywhere near where I need to be to make my own vehicles from the ground up. And to go through and give credit where credit is due to those who have taken the time and effort to learn this enough to do it from scratch, they deserve that. Hands down, they deserve that. And I just don't feel that I have the time or energy or desire to do that, to release it publicly. I mean, this has always just kind of been a fun little project that I've worked on. We got a stroke here. We do have a stroke that we gotta deal with. I play with hotkeys. I know a lot of people don't. I personally do. So for myself, hotkey 1 is our battalion chief's aide that's out here in front of Station 81 talking to the group of kids. Hotkey 2, pro tip, if you hit them twice in a row, it brings you to that unit. So hotkey 2 is the battalion chief that's out back talking on his phone, probably talking to his wife, telling her that he's been mandoed and won't be coming home today. And then hotkey 3 is the battalion chief's vehicle itself. 4 is the uniformed officer talking to the 2 gang unit officers in front of the police station. That's a hotkey just to get me a police car on scene quickly. Hotkey 5 is actually a group. It's the 4 SUVs that are parked here, the supervisor, the K9, and then the 2 patrol sergeants. If I have any sort of high level police incident, I send all 4 of those units. And then to round off our hotkeys, number 6 is my AMR supervisor up here. The supervisor does have a triage script, so they can triage and tell us who the highest priority is. To overcome the fact that if I were to hit 1 and then click off and then hit 1 again, it's going to bring us to the station every time. I usually hit 2 and then 1 in very quick succession, just to avoid that, like I said. So we're going to get Medic Patrol 83 over here. He just went into cardiac arrest. I hope they're going to make it in time. Probably not, but let's hope. Let's hope. So you heard that little scream there, and he rolled over onto his back. That's the telltale sign that they've gone into cardiac arrest in this game. Roger. We'll get our medic with the bag. Roger. I don't know if he's going to get him in time. I saw that orange bar disappear. Is it going to come back? I don't think it's coming back. Nope. Definitely not coming back. We were not successful. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll do that. And we will downgrade some lighting now that we're on scene. Park the unit a little bit more appropriately. Using Itchboy's phenomenal parking script. Itchboy is a class act. Hands down like an A-list celebrity in this community. Some of the highest quality models I've ever seen in my life are made by him, including the front of the Dodge Ram here, as well as the lighting equipment. on this truck. The Federal Signal Navigator, the Dodge Ram, that's all him. And conveniently, we have RSO showing up on scene. We didn't even have to call for RSO. They just showed up. So it was a stroke. It's apparent natural, but I'm sure they're going to do an autopsy just to be sure. Another thing I've done is I have 2 plain white vans parked back here behind the sheriff's station. They are marked with the sheriff's logo. Those are my coroner units. So they're no longer, well, they are still under the medical call-out menu. However, these are now managed by the police department in my mod. In real life, the Riverside County Sheriff's Office does take care of the coroner duties. In fact, the current sheriff, Chad Bianco, is the sheriff coroner. Fun little fact about Riverside County for you. Obviously, I have a signal issue there that I'll have to look at. As always, feel free to drop a like if you like this. Leave a comment if you're not liking it. If you're not into what I'm doing, if I do something that drives you nuts or bugs you or you don't like, let me know. I'm, again, here for you. I'm here to produce content that you want to watch because you enjoy. And if that's not fitting your style, please let me know. At the same time, if you notice little bugs like that where the both front turn signals came on when it should have been just the right, drop that in the comments. I miss things all the time, so your feedback will certainly help. Now with the corners, we have a bit of a bug that I have to work out. I still don't have a good script to send them back to the sheriff's station to drop off the body. So all I can do is send them off map back to headquarters, and then we can call one in. I'm not sure why they're driving so fast. Maybe the body stinks, but they can go off map. That'll clear out the call, and then we can call them back in. So for now, I just role play that the coroner's office is not on the map, and they've got to leave the map to bring the body to the coroner's office. In the future, I plan on having them drive into the parking garage. You won't be able to see it, but they'll get out, they'll deliver the body to the morgue, and then they'll come back. All right, so we're getting a traffic collision here, which is always a good time. We're gonna borrow this Guns, Gangs, and Grow unit here, Caprice, and they're gonna come down here and start on some traffic control while we get some regular patrol units into the area. Let's get, where are we? Engine 84. We'll get Patrol 84, and we'll get Quint 83. And let's get the battalion down here. And let's get the AMR supervisor coming this way. Supervisor's coming. All right, good. Let's get the patrol up a little bit more so we got room for the Quint when it shows up. We are going to move you over. And we'll get 2 firefighters in bunker gear. So my Station 84, on the map here, there are my hazmat station. It used to be at Station 81. I moved them down to 84. And because of that, they can enter A suits and B suits to deal with any hazardous materials emergencies as they may arise. So we will get them in their bunker gear. Get the battalion chief. The AMR supervisor has a triage script. So when I hit that, they will start running to any injured party in the area, and they'll start triaging them. So because the health bar of this individual has gone all the way up because we started treating them pretty early on with the paramedic, they are triaged as green. As soon as this person is extricated and on the ground, they're going to come over to triage. They'll probably have a lower score. Yeah, say they're triaged in the yellow category. And this patient gets triaged in the, I'm going to guess, yellow as well. Yellow as well. And because the AMR supervisor is lucky enough to have a chauffeur, we can kick Quint 83 loose. They can actually go over to that, oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. They can head over to the medical that just dropped in their district, and we'll keep their patrol available. The medical at Walmart. So let's go up here. We're going to get medic 511 at our AMR station. The model here is from the German forums. Lighting equipment by Itchboy and texture and lights by myself. We'll get medic 511 down here. Let's bring medic 522 in the other way. And bring them in here. And we'll come back over and get Quint 83 treating. I have a feeling that they just went into cardiac arrest. Was this a stroke as well? No, cardiac arrest. That's not good. We're 0 for 2 now, folks. We are 0 for 2. Let's not let the media get a hold of the fact that we sent the Quint from the west end of the district when there was a medic available right here that probably could have intervened and saved the life of this patient. That would be bad publicity. So we're gonna not mention that. We're gonna sweep that under the rug. I'm totally kidding. Obviously, in real life, we can't do that. We would not do that. And by that I mean lie to the public. That's how you lose trust. We are standing on the shoulders of giants, and we must do everything we can to protect the public's trust in us. Because this was a motor vehicle collision, all of the patients actually need to be backboarded before you can load them on the stretcher. When we get our third ambulance down here, which I will go get now, grab medic 521 from San Gorgonio Medical Center, and we'll get them coming. See, San Gorgonio. Still says South County Regional Medical Center again, as I mentioned. This is based off of the Northview South County mod. I do plan on changing that in the future. However, for now, we deal with what we have. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, backboard. Patient's got to be backboarded. You can't not backboard them. It's a requirement in this modification. So we are going to clear fire. They are no longer needed. Battalion chief can go back to his coffee and his nap. I say that because I'm not a chief. One thing you may have noticed is that my engine has the command to go to any engine station on the map. All of our engines can do that. They can go anywhere they're needed for coverage. So if we had a vegetation down here in the forest area, we could fill in. Maybe we send engine 82 over to 84 just to be a little bit closer because we still have other units there to cover the area. So here I'll show you. Get your stretcher. And if we try to place the patient on the stretcher, it won't let us. It's going to give us an error message. This person has suffered physical trauma and requires a spine board for transport. So, put them on a spine board. Spine board, backboard, same thing. I'm not going to argue semantics with you folks. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. And away we go. So we'll order up a pair of tow trucks here to Acacia Lane. And we can send the gang unit back to their spot. We'll have this unit continue to block that road. And these guys can continue to block here. Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo, folks. I sent that ambulance to the hospital without their medic. That's okay. Supervisor's still in the area. They can bring him up. And we missed this one, so you can go back to your parking spot, and you guys can go back to the station. I was focused on other tasks, and my timer ran out. So we get the mission missed. Or incident cancelled. I've done all the changes here as well with the medical cardiac arrest echo. Used to say incident failed. Now it says incident cancelled. I felt like dispatch isn't going to tell you you fail an incident. They're more likely to tell you the call's been cancelled, so that's what I put down.
Attention! Fire! Caused by open flame. Extinguish all fires.
Little vegetation fire back here? Yes, we do. You'll get Patrol 83. Now, I just held down shift, and when I hold down shift, the firefighters come out in their bunker gear. Again, just a little something I've done. I'm also going to bring the quint. So you'll see the chauffeur comes out in their station wear, and then the other 3 firefighters all come out in their bunker gear. So if it's a medical, I don't have to press anything, and then if I'm looking for a fire, I press shift. The crew will come out in their gear. I think this is going to be about where we wrap it up for the evening. It's getting rather late. And I do work in the morning, so. Yeah, we got it. Alright. Cancel the quint. And the medic patrol's picking up and going home. Perfect time when we're just wrapping up our MVC scene here, our traffic collision. Let's go over here to, where do we want to go tonight? Let's finish at 81. I like 81. Alright folks, that's where we leave it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed. As always, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. And take care of yourselves. All units are clear. Command is terminated.